Hi. Nani Kaski. Okay. I think the model is fine here. Makakita pala slide. Teka. Model. Move tayo konti. Okay. Okay. Hindi ko ata masyadong model ko. Ganyan. Okay. Hello, Lark. Good evening. How are you? The game was not loading for me earlier. I was like, oh no, what's going on? Okay, wait. Settings. No, not there. Character configuration. Display name. Own full name. Companions. Pets. Others. Party members. Because companion display name settings. Pet display name. Alliance. Initials. Friends. It's a full name for friends. Because we're friends, you know? Anong, how are you, Lurk? Anong quiet hello? EVP. Initials. NPCs, others. Party members. Aaron. How is everybody tonight? Acacia. Results Word Manila. Nandun ka pala. Sana all. Nagawa mo doon. Methyl class. Dapat pasalubong. Pabulong kasi quiet. Hindi pwede. Hindi pwede. Hindi ko pa nga naririnig yung Resorts World Manila na yun. Wala kaming ganyan eh. Goat skin. Goat skin. Choker? Oh my god, choke. Good evening, Kuro. Huh? Huh? What? Ayan. Medyo maayos na yung mic ko. Kaloka. Medyo, di mo sure. What do you, huh? What do you mean? Anong hindi ko sure? Um, Secret? Ah, okay. Sige. Sabi mo eh. Kati ng ilong ko. Ababa, don't real job quest si Pusa Mar. Wala kasi akong, wala naman kasing ibang gagawin. Nagawa ko naman din yung, nagawa ko na yung job quest. Nagawa ko na yung dailies ko. So, ayun. Submit muna tayo ng libro. Idleshire. Idle. Ah, diba napunta ako ng Idleshire nung kailan? Kaloka. Hala, magkakapera ka. Saan? Mount Farm? Wala naman tayong kasama, te. O, may kasama lang sana. Ako lang mag-isa mag-Mount Farm. Wow. Kala mo sa akin. Eh, kasi 'di ba dapat ano? Meron pa ba akong map? Ay, gago. Meron pa pala. PF? No. Ay, gagi na sa Gridania lang pala yung ano ko. Kaloka. Gawin ko muna tong ano. Job quest ng dancer. Yun pala yung sa harapan ko kanina. Kaloka. Nasaan na yun? Dito. Kaso iba pa rin yung ano, 'di ba? Iba pa rin yung ano kasi iba din yung gawain ng mga nasa materia. PF, kakaisip mo kasi kay forever. Wala namang forever sa akin. Wala naman akong iniisip. Buti sana meron. Forever lang. Forever masakit sa ulo. Ay, skill issue na yun. Pag ganun. Kasi bakit ka naman kasi hahanap ng sakit sa ulo? Diba? Mind over matter. Hello, Frisk. Kamusta po? Anong JY? Sakit sa ulo mention.
Sloppy.
Katitog! Ano ang DT? Daming tanong. Ay. Double tap. Pwede din. Late-late niya compared sa akin. Dawn Trail. Di mature. Dawn Trail tapos gumagawa ng ano, ng dancer quest. Galing-galing talaga. Sana may manlibre ng Dawn Trail. Tanong mo si ano, si It's Your Boy Coco. Sana may manlibre na sub. So sana nga, I wish guys. Di pa ako nanalo sa loto eh. Di pa ako makapag-promise ng ganyan. Masasayaw tayo guys. Wala ate si chef. Wala siya. Tapos ayan. Tapos dumating ano. Pag sinindan kita pick ng gintong Crocs, ibig sabihin nun, nanalo ako sa loto o may asawa na ako. Sige po. I will wait. Bakit gintong Crocs? Dapat ano, yung totoong crocodile talaga. Kasi ano, ibig sabihin nun, sobrang yaman mo na, inalaw ka ng mag-keep ng ano, crocodile. Hindi kaya ano, hindi, ang daming certification kaya bago ka ma-allow mag-keep ng crocodile na pet. Pag na ako sa loto, mag-give ako ng 4 na sub. Sige po, I will wait. Hintayin ko muna makapag-asawa yung best friend kong isa. Ay, sorry. I just looked away. Pagbalik ko ito na yun. Visit. Crocs na footwear. Mauna ka, yun ang usapan natin tatlo. Ayan, sige. Ano ko ito nanay ko? Akala ko may emergency. Bibigyan lang pala ako ng kamote. Basta kung may kinasalaman sa inyo, invited ako ha. Makikain lang. Ay, mali. Mag-send ako gift. Pag, send ka ng gift pag kinasal ka. Kahit Gcash may kinasal. O yun. Mag-send ang Gcash ko tito pag may kinasal daw. Magpakasal na tayo. Ay, kumakasal na tayo. Ba't ako sasama? Kala mo naman. Masasend ako 30 pesos. 30 pesos through Gcash. Malaki tulong na yan. Pamasahe pa yan, te. Tan, 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 tan. Meron ako kamote Q, guys. Gusto niyo? Sabi ng nanay ko, ito, kainin mo bago mag-melt. Bakit magbe-melt? Nasukal pala. Kaloka naman to. Bakit parang mushroom? Hala! Speaking of mushroom. Ano nga yung sabi ni Daichi kahapon? I forgot. Yung nakalala. Ay, wala pa pala yung mga nakakasama namin ni Daichi kahapon. Pahingi ito. Kamote cute to. May asukal. Kain, instant spaghetti. Anong instant spaghetti? Ayan siya, Uncle Vince. Uncle Vince, ano nga yan? Mushroom. Mukhang mushroom kasi binigay na kamote cute ng nanay ko. Alam mo yung kamote cute, tapos sa dulo lang yung may kamote. Kaloka. Parang yung lollipop yung yung kamote cute ko. Ang tigas naman ng asukal. Nissin instant spaghetti. Na-try ko lang dati yung curly spaghetti. Parang ganun din yun, di ba? Kanina pa talaga ako pero walang kamote na. Ay! Sorry po, hindi pwedeng ma-bluetooth yung kamote. Nag-change siya ng damit. Sa Encantadia kasi, kung wala kang budget sa pagkain, magnakaw ka lang sa kapitbahay. Okay na. May kamanok yung kapitbahay. May kamunggay. May malunggay sa kapitbahay. Ganon, di ba? Wala BGM. Ay, gago. Ay, meron naman. Wala ba? Hindi ba na naman ba ng ano? Ay, wait lang. Feel ko sobrang baba ng volume mixer ko. Teka. Ayun, naka 28 lang kasi. Merong may mababa lang yung volume mixer ko, nasa 20. Mahina lang te. Ayan, nilakasan ko na. Pag ano kasi, pag nasa tawag ko, pag nasa call kasi, hindi ko marinig yung mga kasama ko sa call. Kaya ganun. May ano to? Ano ba? Summoner. Ayan. Ano na tayo? Dawn Trail na ano. Job quest. Pero tapusin ko muna to. Ano? What do you mean? Happy married meow. I wish I was both. Happy and married, you know? Don't worry, guys. Ah, wait. Macro. I don't have any. I don't feel well. And I don't remember. Very important macro. First step pakasal sa FF. It is what it is. What it is. Second pakasal. Pakasalan niyo ako. Let's go. Sorry, I just finished my food. Neko ni. Okay, we're gonna do the job quests now. Role quest. Yung kamote Q talaga wala pa. Nasa chan ko na po. I just finished it. So, very yummy. Yummy, yummy! Ah! Who is this? Oh my god, I forgot what the job quest was about. Oh, are you looking for me? Whatsoever for? Mangungutang po. Ay. Aray! Aray, ano yun? Bakit na? Meow meow? And you say my mother sent you? Who's your mother? So you have a mother. I take it she's already explained the details, such as how we know next to nothing of the treasure and its capabilities. Ah, okay. We have only the legends passed down through our forebears to go on. They speak of a Tural Vidral of an owl that once terrorized the forest, whose soul is sealed within the perch of the apex. The tales have only become more vague as the mists of time obscure the treasure's origin. Even our village eldest members not but an ominous warning uttered by those who once wielded its magics. The master of the apex shall be showered with good fortune, yet leave only sorrow in their wake. Oh, so emo. It's clear that despite owing their safety to the apex's power, our forebears viewed it as something to be feared. It must be truly immense. Now, on to the matter of the thief. Even during our brief acquaintance, he made plain his desire to bring change to Razathan. Naturally, I've started my search here, and have been seeking anyone who's expressed dissatisfaction with the status quo. Sure enough, I soon heard stories of a recent arrival, a self-styled savior of Razathan, who proclaims that he will lead the city to greatness and calls himself a Justiclar? Justiciar. I cannot read. Kailan mo ba natatandaan mga nangyayari sa FF? Wala. Nope. Limot na niya nangyari kanina. Umasa ako. Sorry po. Next time, pag nagkita tayo, bigyan kita kamyotikyo. Kala mo naman magkikita. He's apparently taken on the burden of personally exterminating the beasts which infest Thavner's wilds. He made a great show of claiming he alone is equal to the task. While he certainly draws a crowd with his boasting, they only watch with morbid curiosity as he sets off into the jungles alone. I realize this could have nothing to do with our problem, but even the smallest lead must be pursued. I've heard he often gives speeches at the region's smaller settlements. So, shall we go to see this Justiciar for ourselves? I like her eyes! I want to eat it. As decided, I hear Yedlamad would be a good place to start. Hopefully there we can find our next crumb of a clue. Huh? 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 Bakit ka nagha-ha-ha? Ano iyo problema? Tepeke. Hello. We're in luck. This boy saw the very man we seek. It seems he gave the same grand speech about saving the people, claiming that danger lurked nearby before venturing forth into combat to combat it alone. Yet the radiant host could not well stand idle if there truly were beasts afoot, so one of them followed him. All we need to do is pick up their trail. Oh, are we gonna fight? I wanna fight. He ran towards the shroud, but you might be able to spot him from Kajaya's footsteps. You can see the whole forest from there. Thanks, you've been very helpful. So, let's head there and see what we can see. Awayan mo, go. Ayan si Homer, oh. Homer, away daw. Ay. Charot lang. Si Homie pala, hindi pala home. Homie! Nababa na siya dari. Wait lang. Ay, gago na bangga. Sino aawain ko? Yung bata. Now then, let's just begin our search. Since I've never actually seen the Justiciar, I suggest we find a rated host soldier first. They all do wear similar armor after all. Ayan na naman ni, magwa-Valorant na naman tayo, T. Let's go. Sino hahanapin? Hala. Ay, gago. Tao ba yan? Ayun. That must be him. O, diba? I'm so good. Ang ganda talaga ng eyes niya. Parang candy. Teka lang ha. Lipat natin yung chat dito. Wala naman tayong kausap eh. Ah! Nagtampo yan. Not to worry, Meow Meow. He's unconscious but otherwise appears unharmed. Oh my god, my wire of light so pretty. What is that? Yung mushroom ni Daichi! Ay, mushroom ni Daichi. Ano yan? What happened? Ay, nag-8-8 pa si Koya. We hear you came here in pursuit of the Justiciar. Do you remember anything? Yes, I eventually found him. He was confronting that fiend that now lies dead. But go umiyak, Uncle Beans. Who hurt you? Ay. Ano siya, Bard? Ay, Bard nga. At last, the Justiciar's graces runs at hand. I shall bring unending peace to this beleaguered land. Isa-isahin ko na ba? Sige, go. O mag-trauma dump ka na para may tsaa kami. You're brave to follow in my path. Few indeed possess the mettle to even consider the terrors which threaten our home. Ang gabi naman. Let alone stand against them. Yet courageous though you may be, you are far too weak to fellow be so mighty. Quit this place and with your life while you are yet able. Oh my god, it's a mushroom nga, mushroom nga, mushroom. Mushroom, mushroom. Ano kaya yung kanta ni Ena na mushroom? Tapos sa turn ko, gusto pa namin more. I am of the Raiden host. If I run from such meager prey, I would become a laughing stock. Ba yan? How bold! To look death in the eye without flinching. I doubt not your conviction to defend Razatan. Yet I believe it pales before mine. Ha 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 ha! Oh, Apex! Bestow upon me your divine might. Do you not heed my call? I require your power more than ever. Is something supposed to happen? Teka nga. Picture natin kasi para siyang tanga. Ay, mali. Ay. Why? Ay, nag-iba yung boses. Am I not yet worthy? Am I yet unworthy? Unworthy? Ano ba sabi mo? Nakalimutan ko yung sabi ko sa akin. Or mayhap there is a button I must press? Ala, lumalapit na yung tipaklong na mushroom. This is not what I expected. Stand aside. I'll dispose of this pest. Just give me a moment. It cannot end like this. I won't be made a fool. Come on, you moldy trinket. Work. Transform me into the hero of Razatan. Oh, wait, what? Magical girl? Ah! Hello, magical girl nga siya. Eh? Ay, boom. Hello, Drab. He brandished that idol and became wreathed in a mysterious light. Then boulders started flying from the sky. Down they came, one after the other. Then, that's when I must have been struck unconscious. Nabagsak ka na, daily luck. Ayun lang. I recall only faintly, but I think I heard the man mumbling, quite excitedly, as if he had come upon a sudden revelation, or as if he was overtaken by madness. Same girl. Hindi ako pwede palang magpuyat tonight. Maaga yung simba namin bukas. It seems he got away unscathed. Either he had an incredible stroke of luck, or whatever he was beseeching to actually answered. Then it's as I suspected. This Justiciar is the self-same thief who stole the perch of the apex. Oh. But no doubt he's long departed from here. First, I'll escort this fellow back to Yedlimad and keep a close eyes on him. Headwinds could have dreadful after effects. Oh, they're so nice. Kada claim pala natin ng daily luck dito, may nababagsak ka na bato somewhere in the world. Because according to the second law of motion, may second law of motion. Mali, ano ba yun? Third law of motion ba yun? Second law of motion? Like, pag may ginawa kang something, may exact something. Wait, teka. Check ko nga. Second law of motion. Ay, hindi. Third law ata. Teka. Third law. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Yan, third law pala. According to the third law of motion, when you're lucky here, someone gets unlucky somewhere. Lamaw, I'm kidding. There's enough luck for everybody. The soldier made his way at Turazathan to make a formal report. And what an odd report it will be. His account seemed to align with the legends of the treasure's powers. The wielder escaped unharmed and brought ruin to those around him. Could those falling rocks have been a freak accident? I'm not so sure. You won't believe it! He came back! Oh, it's a boy. Who came back? The Justiciar? Yes, not long after you left. He said he beat up a monster that knocked out the Radiant, and he was laughing his head off. Did he really do that? Is he really stronger than the Radiant? No. Maybe he is. Maybe he isn't. Well, my mate can't stop talking about him. He wants to be just like the Justiciar. His mom and dad weren't happy about that, though. I'd advise you and your friend to look for a different role model. Well, we thank you for telling us what happened. Ma, 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 hello? How are you? Ma? O, diba, hindi ka kasya. Sinirado ko yung bintana. Well, there is one less Fiend's cooking about, I suppose. He may have been simply testing the treasure's capabilities, and as far as we know, he's yet to use its power to evil ends. Power to evil ends? I find his motivation a mystery. To steal the perch of Apex by force, only to come here to Thavnair and use it for good? It makes no sense. You've heard tell of this passage of the Unbound, yes? Many have ventured to Tuliol claiming to be their victims, yet here they wouldn't they here they would be saviors? If he had such noble goals, then why did he stoop to such devious deception? What could he be plotting? I cannot read! What the hell? It's been so long. Anyway, but that's neither here nor there. He stole from my people, and that misdeed can't be forgiven. The perch of the apex helped us win peace. By its might, our forebears built the foundation of the lives we now lead. Until recently, it stood silent, a symbol of our pride as a people. It reminded us that we carved out a home within that inhospitable wilderness. Being trusted with his protection is a great honor. I was so proud of my father when the elders chose him, so proud to be his daughter. Yet, since the day was stolen, some of the other villagers made their disdain towards him only too clear. I couldn't bear it. That's why I must get it back, to restore my village pride and my father's reputation. There's still so much we don't know about the Justiciar, but we have to assume he's learned to wield the Apex's power. I can't say whether those falling rocks have anything to do with it, but it won't discount it outright. I'll continue looking into his whereabouts. While we still have so many questions with both of us working together, we'll find answers soon enough. Okay. I got to, man. Do you guys even do the job quests here? Or do you guys wait for the next expansion? For next level? Kasi sayang yung EXP. You finished mine already? Ah, okay. Sayang yung EXP kasi. I'm afraid there have been some developments that are less than encouraging for the story only. News of the Justiciar's action have spread throughout the city, and with each retelling, his deeds become more valorous. The younger citizens, in particular, seem to view him as something of an idol. Damn. Despite the creatures he haunts posing of no real danger, he would paint them as mighty beasts in need of felling. Of course, the radiant hosts are far too busy to trouble themselves culling every pest that casts a sideways glance at the city gates. Yet the Justiciar has twisted circumstances to his advantage. He proclaims to anyone who will listen that the radiant hosts shrink with terror before those beasts, and that he's the only one who can eradicate them. Though you might expect such claims to be dismissed as wild ramblings, it seems no few people have fallen for his ploy. The whispers of his exploits among the youth have practically grown into a clamor. Yet we mustn't be discouraged, for his increasing fame only makes it easier for us to sniff out his trail. And where better to start than Radisat Han? I'll see you there. Moment. What is that? What is Valorant? I don't know what Valorant is. I have selective memory. Given how large the city is, let's split up to cover more ground. I already have a destination in mind, the High Crucible. I hear the alchemists there can concoct all manner of tinctures and powders, including those which help in detecting traces of energies left behind by magics and enchanted tools. Fallen rocks have invariably marked locations where the justiciar has performed one of his feats, and I believe an alchemical mixture can help us determine if their presence is the work of the treasure. Hmm. I'm hardly an expert in such concoctions, though, so I'll seek advice at the High Crucible. While I'm doing that, I would ask that you go to the Hall of the Radiant Host and see if they have any more information on the Justiciar's whereabouts. Does the plan sound agreeable to you? No. Great, now we both have our tasks. Let's get to them. I'll meet you back here once my business is done. Mga night shift na healers. Ano yung meaning ng night shift na healer? Ano meaning yan, T? Wow, wow, wow. I'm tired of hearing about this justiciar. His popularity among the city's younglings is quickly becoming a cause for concern. Try as we might to refute his claims that the Radiant Hosts are allowing monstrous beasts to run amok unchecked. You know how young minds are, impressionable, and difficult to change once set. We initially disregarded him as a boastful eccentric, but his alarming sway over the populace can no longer be ignored. We are at present considering whether to open a formal investigation into his activities. You and this ally of yours have done well in your search thus far. You even have a working theory about the falling stones. It's quite impressive. Several of our number have encountered him during their patrols, only to lose sight of him under a hail of rocks. Such incidents have become all too frequent, and many in our ranks demand we act. For now, I'm afraid this is all the help I can offer. Please share what I've told you with your companion, and together we may yet unmask the justiciar. Meow, 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 meow. Bakit walang gap closer ang summoner? Si Ifrit. Kaso hihintayin mo pati. Hihintayin mo pa yun. Na lalabas yung Ifrit mo. Tsatsambahan, di ba? Summoner? Ano ba sabi ko? It's harder to know that the Radiant Hosts are taking this seriously. Thank you for speaking with them. I have good tidings as well. I explained the situation to the alchemists, and they provided a powder that should help detect traces of magic in the surrounding environment. I say help because the powder reacts only faintly on its own. To function properly, it requires the skills of one practiced in the arcane arts. Luckily, I have you. I've committed the locations of all sightings of the Justiciar to memory, and the closest to us was at the Perfume Rise. Let's hope this powder works as intended. I wanna eat chicken. Like fried chicken. Bum 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 bum. Chimkins. Yeah. I also went to like 7-Eleven earlier because I wanted to eat onigiri, but they don't have tuna. They only have like so I bought like spicy kani mayo. I don't like it. Tuna onigiri was yun na yung masarap. Kaloka. Ang sarap ng ano ko. Lip tint. Kinain yung Lipton. Kaloka. Masarap yung onigiri kay 7-Eleven. Yung tuna. Yung tuna masarap. Mm-mm. The justiciar was sighted near here, and I didn't see any other conspicuous stones around, so I've sprinkled the powder over this one. Now concentrate your focus, or inner eye, or whatever it is that's the locus of your power, and see if you can't detect any unnatural forces. Mamaya send ko sa'yo yung night shift healers. Okay. Ngayon na! Bakit tunog X-rated? Hindi ko alam. Bakit tunog? Sino nagpatunog? Ang pretty talaga ng Warrior of Light ko. Ba yan? Kaloka. Ding! Ang bato! Yung night shift healers para X-rated na animation. Kaloka. Ala, may something. May gold tea. Hindi ba laki na kamay ng bunny? Hold my hand. Ay, mali. Take my hand pala yun. So, were you able to detect anything? Yeah. It was gold. I knew you could do it. So because there are no crystals in the rock, the energy you detected must be the remnants of some kind of spell. Is that right? Oh my god, I want her eyes. I want to eat it. What the fuck? And taking the story of the Radiant, who we rescued previously, into account, we can conclude that the Justiciar uses the treasure to call those stones down from the sky. At least we now have an inkling of his true nature. Even so, not every question has been answered. The Radiant told us that even as the Justiciar stood before the creature, he seemed to have trouble calling forth the Apex's powers at first. My father once said that the purge of the Apex is much like the wand he used to weave his magics. Of course, the main difference between them is the unique nature of the essence stored within the treasure. Summoner job question. Yes, pose. Why? I know little of such arcane instruments, but you must be quite familiar with them. How do you use yours? Ano to, caster? I rely on sheer willpower. Me scamming be like, I see. Ay, naniwala ka naman sa akin, te. I see. If determination and intent are what's required, I dare say the Justiciar has his share, if little else. Even with all this fervent yelling, it took a while for the rocks to appear from the sky. Sa Dawn Trail na to, Kutitog. Gumawa ka na ba ng Dawn Trail job quest mo? I suppose the Purge of the Apex possesses some unique method of activation. When I spoke to the representatives of the other tribes about their treasures, no one mentioned special techniques being required. Not that the relics should have much in common to begin with. Oh, may guapo. You too! Did you see an Ori girl pass through here by herself? Wala. I'm afraid not. What happened? Wait, I recognize you both. The hero of the final days and the recent visitor from Tural. Apologies for the imposition, but may I beg your assistance? May ganon? Ang tanda ko lang sa summoner job quest ay yung kapatid ni Shtola. Di, ang tagal na nun! Send sa Discord yung night shift healers. Teka. Send natin. Tingnan natin. Hindi naglo-load. Teka lang. Hina ng internet ko, te. wife ba kayo, te? I'm sorry. It's all the Justicia's fault. The girl said she was off to join that fool's crusade and ran out of Vietnam before anyone could stop her. Damn. Her mother begged us to find her, but if she's following the Justicia, she could be anywhere. You see, he's been sighted at locations scattered all over thumbnail. Oh yeah, guys, do you know Zhao Lucy? She's so pretty, and she recently like my TikTok is full of her new drama like love ambition. Wait, I forgot what's the title, but it's a new C drama, and she looks so good. And I kind of like the story as well. So it's from the snippets only. Like I've seen like snippets of the story, not everything. Anyway, we can't stand here looking at rocks while a girl is in danger, especially if the Justicia is involved. We have to help. Okay. Madali ako kausap. That would be much appreciated. We're searching places where the Justicia has been spotted before. So perhaps you could start where he hasn't been seen. Good idea. As far as I know, he hasn't been sighted at the northern shores. Come on. How do you know? My god, she's so cool. She knows everything. I don't have to think about anything. I just have to kill. Is this north? Is that north? Okay, north. Wait, di ba merong may artista, yung anak niya pinangalanan niyang North? Tama ba? Anak ko ni Kanye West yun, pangalan North. So, Northwest yung anak niya. Ay, ano ba? Uy, what is that? What are those? Wait lang. Oh my god, they're so big. Hi. May bat ayaw. Easy. Hey girl. I heard fighting, so I came as fast as I could. It's a good thing you arrived in time to save the girl. Thank you, miss. Thank you. Yeah, I want to change my eye color to this color. Hello, green. I'm glad you're safe, but your mother must be worried sick. You shouldn't wander off like that. Especially not to look for the trickster like the Justicia. What? You mean he's a bad man? Yes, exactly. He stole an important treasure from my village, and now he's using it to make himself look brave. But he needs it to kill the monsters, to protect us. That's no excuse for stealing. He might have fooled your younglings, but the Radiant host know what he's up to. But he said he'd save us from the monsters. He's now our hero. The Radiant said we shouldn't be scared, but we all know the Justicia is the one who keeps us safe. We don't need the Radiant anymore. No hero could save the world alone. Yeah! I'm sorry. I shouldn't say bad things about the Radiant. They've protected everyone in the final days. I guess I forgot how much they care about us. Aww. Sila yung na-dead stank ako, so makakasurvive ako. Ayun lang. I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have spoken to you like that after all you've been through. You said the Justicia is a thief and a trickster. But I hope it's not true. He's my hero. Aren't I your hero? I was the one who saved you! I can be your hero! I can be your hero. I can be your man. Ay, hindi ko nabasa. Ay ba yan? Hindi ko nabasa tuloy yung sinabi nila. Not my hero. Ay, kayo hero, tiway na lang. Fuck you din. Di, sinave ko kaya si ate. Kaloka ha. The girl and her mother are reunited, and I think we can both give ourselves a pat on the back. They're on their way now to inform the radiant host that all is well. I would like to apologize for before. I let my emotions get the better of me and harangued that poor girl when she was hardly to blame for anything. I really should have been scolding myself. No. Meow meow, there's something I neglected to tell you before. Are you pregnant? The man who now calls himself the Justiciar came to us in the guise of a worldly merchant. Oh. He was eager to ask about the Purge of the Apex and its history. And I was equally eager to tell him, not even considering what he might do with the information. Oh. So it's her fault. I'm so proud of my father for being appointed as its guardian. I suppose I was trying to impress the stranger out of sheer vanity. That vanity led to my father being attacked and the treasure being stolen from under our noses. I have no choice but to make amends for my mistake and bring it back. Yet some are convinced that it's just this Delarusha. Some are convinced that the Justiciar acts only to serve the greater good. I couldn't accept that he might not be as rotten as I thought, and lashed out at the wrong person. Oh. That's what she meant. Okay. From now on, I can't let my emotions cloud my judgment. I must remain calm and look at the facts for what they are. And the facts say that the Justiciar has done no harm to the people of Thalnair. I mean, not yet. Even so, the organization he serves, the Passage of the Unbound, is evil to its very core. If his actions at my village are not villainy, I don't know what is. The situation is fraught with contradictions. I still don't know what to think. What about you? Even if he hasn't attacked anyone, his actions are stirring up unrest. I agree. He speaks of justice and heroism with great bluster. Yet there's something we're missing. Me. You're missing me. Thank you for your wise words. I sometimes find it difficult to keep my heart from skewing my perspective, so I am grateful that you're here to help me see clearly. Aww. I like self-aware people who knows how to reflect on their actions. That's so cool. So it seems our objective is unchanged. We track down the man who stole my people's sacred treasure. Whatever his intentions may be, unraveling them comes secondary to finding the man himself. I'll continue to pour my every effort into the search, so stop by from time to time and I may have something new to share with you. I want to share me some food! Bihira lang yan. Madami pa yung mga self-centered. I mean, there's nothing wrong being self-centered. I mean, not self-centered, but like being selfish. Because like, there are times that we really deserve to be selfish. But like, it's good to know that you should be aware that no one's perfect. You know? Like, even though it hurts to admit that we did something wrong. Like for me, I really kind of like I'm embarrassed of the old meow, you know. I cringe every time I remember my past. Like, hello. Anyway, Iba yung positive na selfish kasi dun sa negative na selfish. I mean, true. Ah, negative selfish is yung mga walang accountability. Ano na yun, T? Borderline narcissists na yun pag ganun, di ba? Basta may character development, Gora. Guys, this is why therapy is important. Or meditation, I don't know. Whichever you guys find more useful to you. But for me, meditation is very important. That's why I really, really like doing diamond art because it helps me ground myself and, you know, calm down and reflect and shit, you know. Therapy, yeah. Whichever therapy works for you. Mine was diamond painting. Anyway, I hope you've been well. Since last we spoke, the justiciary has been busy felling fiends all across Savnir, leaving a trail of witnesses behind in his wake. More than a few have reported seeing stones falling from the sky, which all but confirms our theory that a treasure is causing the phenomenon. The stories share one more peculiar commonality. It seems the pests he hunts have all been of the seedkin variety. Why he avoids beasts of flesh and blood is yet a mystery. It bears mentioning that each of these eyewitnesses' accounts came from the people who were rescued by the Justiciar, who invariably appears just as these creatures attack. What if siya din gumagawa nun? In fact, the Justiciars has been there to save the day in every single instance of the Seedkin-related mischief. Awfully suspicious if you ask me, and I'm not the only one who thinks so. Some among the raided hosts have suggested that the Justiciar is planning this assault somehow, so he alone can reap the glory from thwarting them. I agree, and think this should be our next avenue of investigation. Wow, 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 wow. Mine is money. Oh, dito yun na yun. Counted by FF14 ratings as therapy. But like I said, something that makes you be aware about yourself and the things you do can be considered therapy, you know? Because, like, there are moments that we are so focused on whatever we need to do that we don't have the time to actually think about what we did. And that, like, that alone is very detrimental because sometimes we just think that we're right, you know? And that we don't really, like, think about the effects of what we've done. I'm always aware. Do I care? Definitely no. I think once you've become aware of the things, it's hard to not care, you know? Like, you wouldn't be aware of something if you do not care at all. I think. I don't know. Like, how would you become aware of it? You know? Because, like, even if people telling you, you're wrong, but you're like, I didn't do anything wrong. See? But, like, if you're like, oh, am I wrong? Did I do something? What did I do? And then it starts like that. You become aware. But one thing is, like, even, it doesn't mean that you're aware. You're actually doing something about it. Iba na naman din yun. Diba? Dead inside. I just edit always with okay. Well, happens to the best of us, I guess. Okay lang yan, T. Like, with being self-aware and shit and stuff, or like sabihin natin character development, it starts with your willingness, you know? Like, even if how much time or how much things you do, but like you're not yet ready on your own to do something, it's useless. Like, kahit lang ano, yung sabihin natin yung mga baliw sa pag-ibig. Like, yun nga, meron kaming friend before. Like, sinasabihin namin siya, wag na i-pursue, ganito, ganyan. Don't do it. Kaso, bugso ng damdamin. Diba, hindi talaga siya mapigilan. Sabi niya, sige, go, bahala ka sa buhay mo. Siya din naman tumigil, kasi sabi niya, nakagising siya and all, diba? Kaya kahit anong sabihin sa'yo ng ibang tao, pag like, you're not willing to do it. Kaya like, bullshit masyado yung mga tao na, they made me do it. Yung ganon. Because of bad, advices na binigay sa akin, I made a mistake. Like, bro, that's your decision. You were the one who made that decision. Why are you blaming others for giving you bad advice? Like, you should have just, you should have known better. Like, second guess, have a second opinion. You know? Kaya madami visit sa akin. Well, ngayon lang talaga yan. May mga tao din kasing, yung mga hero mentality. Like, I can fix him. Tapos pag hindi ka nila na-fix, ma-frustrate sila. Anyari dito kay Uncle Beans. May main character syndrome. Ganon. Anyway. Many of these incidents occur near the giant skull grounds, so we should start our search there. If we can find one of these monstrous plants before it finds hapless prey, we may be able to shed light upon the justicious methods. Time is of the essence, so let's leave at once. Mga pabida-bida. I mean, depende lang din naman kasi. Meron kasi talagang ibang tao na like, they're not aware that they're actually overstepping their boundaries and stuff. Maybe because no one told them no. That's another thing. Like, meron din kasi mga tao na like, they're very aggressive with their yung anong gusto nila, like, if I want it, I'll get it. Parang ganon. May mga ganon din kasing tao. So, I don't know. Ang hirap maghanap minsan ng ng middle ground. That's why, communication is the key. If it doesn't work, you have two choices. Leave or violence. So, depende na yun sa inyo. Saan ka pupunta dun? Will you do diplomacy? No. If diplomacy doesn't work, do you just leave? Or is it violence? Nag-agree lang naman ako for my own self-reflection. Ay, wow! Nag-reflect si kuya. I'm proud of you. Or di mahal lang nanay nila. Meron din kasi mga tao na like, hindi sila happy sa life nila. And they cannot take it when they see others are being happy. May meron naman ding ibang tao na hindi masaya sa buhay, but they're like, don't take it out on others. Pero, madami din talaga yung iba na, hindi pwedeng masaya yung iba. Kasi hindi ako masaya. Violence? Yeah, violence is the answer at times, That's what we do as the warrior of light. If we cannot talk it out, we duke it out. Yeah? Yeah. Any moving bushes? Slithering vines? Not here? In any case, I'll search the western path. Why don't you search east? If you see something, don't strike to kill. Weaken it, then capture it with this rope. We'll learn much more from a live specimen. Are you sure I'm not too, like, baka mapatay ko, ti. I'm very strong pa naman. Ay. Hello, I saw your plate from last night from CTAR. and decided to check out. Ah, hello! Welcome to the stream! Oh my god. Maybe doing it, Sark. Oh my god, my plate has something in it. Let's go! Welcome to the stream, though. I hope. Wait, which one are you? Yesterday. Because we're being shits yesterday, though. I mean, whenever there's an alliance, we're just being shits. May mga natutunan natin sa FF. O, diba? Like, our Warrior of Light states that if you can talk it out, we duke it out, you know? Yeah. That's the Final Fantasy way. Final FF14 way. I used to do the same thing before, but I said to just remove it. Oh yeah, maybe I should remove it. I'm very shy. Oh yeah, sometimes just well, I check everyone's plate out in the air because it's so boring to just do 1, 2, 3, 1. I mean, fair enough. We were helping out our friend do their ether wells. I also do like oh my god, I shouldn't kill them. Yeah, I said I was so strong. Oh my gosh, let's go. Wait, well, was it that they did? Oh, okay, it bugged out. But yeah, AR is really ARR. ARR. Yeah. But it's okay. We ball. Alliance Raid. Yeah, I said ARR. Alliance Raid Reborn. ARR. Here, have a snake. Wait, was it a snake? Wait, it was the germ. Oh, wait, what was it? I don't know. Ah, Morbol. Okay, Morbol seedling. I see plenty of fauna roaming about, but the flora all seems to be of the rooted to the ground variety. Perhaps my hunch was incorrect. Oh, here. It looked like a germ. You found one! In fact, this is exactly as an eyewitness described. Why don't you keep it for the time being? Wait, why? Bring it to the great work, and I'll ask my acquaintance there to examine it all with all haste. Bye. Ah! Hello. I can visit for a bit before I continue work. Are you in Thornbury? I forgot your service. I'm in Thornbury. Thornbury. Yeah, thank you for dropping by though. I appreciate it. It's rare that people actually visit my stream. Mr. Stepeka told me what to expect. Well then, let's see the thing. Here, have the thing. I visit anyone who has the link. Oh my gosh, you're doing something. You're awesome. Appreciate it. We small streamers appreciate that when people visit our stream. Thank you so much. Yay! Meowpie! Oh, I didn't expect to be so diminutive. If Mr. Stepeka's intuition is correct, then I expect some interesting discoveries are in store. Wait, are you in Thornbury as well? Wait, were we in Thornbury yesterday? Yeah, we were in Thornbury yesterday. Hey, how it's going? Hello, TR. Welcome to the stream. Well, Yeah, we're doing great. How about you? Oh wait, how do you answer how is it going? Is going fine? Or going somewhere? Hmm. Hey, can anyone in chat tell me how do you answer how is it going? What's the correct answer to that? Just chilling. What about you? Good. How is it going? Good. Okay. Okay. I'm so sorry guys. I don't have enough social life for this. That I'm even asking your responses because I only know how are you? I'm fine, thank you. How about you? You know? You answered correctly. Thanks. Bye. My brother's girlfriend went in our room and she said hi to me and I got scared. That's why I screamed earlier. Now she said bye. Anyway. You've brought me quite a fascinating specimen, Indeed. I can say for certain that this creature's growth isn't natural in the slightest. Why, she's so pretty though! I mean, hi! Biologically, it's still but a sapling, but as you can tell by the size. Yet, this is a result of a specific chemical mixture which is used to spur the growth of the seeds and mycelium to a natural degree. Oh, so they're making... Huh? What? What do you want? Ming! Ming! The agents have a side effect of making the creatures more aggressive, which explains why such a small specimen would so boldly attack beings larger than itself. Oh. Giniling. Anong giniling, te? Yet the solution requires ingredients most rare, and the cost of procuring enough to synthesize it would be beyond the means of most. So whoever is behind this, they are likely well heeled. Shana all my yamin. As for the creatures themselves, if they are all grown artificially, perhaps that explains why most of the incidents involve small seedkin. Rather than wait for them to mature naturally, the Justiciar must have accelerated their growth so that he could deploy huge numbers over a short span of time. Ooh. Kiniling na pusa. Hoy, Ming! 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 Giniling daw ka, Ming. Wait, let me... Oh, Ming! Dali go, Ming! Ming! Hey, Ming! Ah, ambak. Magdala ka, oh. Sige, jump! Let's go! Wow! Galing. Dali. Say hi to chat. Aray! Hi ka, oh. Sabi mo. Hi po! Aray? Dala ka lang. Pag may sorbay yung pusa, siya nga pumasok sa kwarto. Kaloka. Di ba, Ming? Ikaw gari nagpasok sa kwarto, Ming, no? Sige, ilabay ng taksa kawas, Ming. Wait, be right back. Okay, we ball. Balls! In fact, his plan likely requires they be small, weak foes in order to guarantee his victory. After all, the great Justiciar can hardly be expected to bear the blemish of defeat. With these new details brought to light, It's almost certain he's staging these attacks on the common folk. Now we have a new perspective to guide our search. Are we gonna fight him? Perhaps we should return to Yidlimad. Yidlimad. I hear the Justiciar is the talk of the village, and they doubtless have stories to share. Okay. A splendid idea. Thank you. Your findings have brought us a step closer to unmasking that villain. Bye! Let's hear the Yidlimad. The more accounts we have of the Justiciar, the better our chances of predicting his next move. Bam, 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 bam. Wait, is Tepeke like a... Oh my god. Hello? Are you Blade Wing? Oh, it's you! Wait, bakit? Ah. Hi! There's a chimkin. Yeah! Oh, yeah. I said, oh. Eh? Oh my god, they gave me an egg! Yummy! I was about to say that I was looking for I want to eat fried chicken. I want to eat fried chicken! Come back here! They laid some egg. Ooh. They did a backflip. Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh my god, it's a chicken riding a chicken. So cool. I don't have the... What is it? Yeah. Anyway. Nice to meet you though. Well, let me look at your adventurer plate. Ah, wait, what happened here? Hey, shield. Okay, I understand. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, the shield. I see. Makes sense. Hi, Galen. Wala pa rin kayong internet, Galen. But yeah, I'm off. Oh. Yay! Nice meeting you too! Yeah, see ya! Oh my god, they all have the level 100. Damn. We just saw a hardcore player. Yeah, let me flex mine! See? I'm such a good player. I DM ako. Ay, may DM ka? Anong DM? Ah, may DM ka. Ah, sige. 1 month grind to 100 everything. Wait, you only did 1 month? How did you do that? What the hell? What the helly? How did you 100 everything to not... Wait, are you like... Is your starting like 90? I mean, I could understand if it's from 90. Play it non-stop. True. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's... Yeah, because I'm very lazy in this game. Yeah. Daily was dungeon spam. Damn, that dedication though. Tagal naman mag-type ni Galen. Ano type ni Galen? Uy. Doable, not advisable. Yeah, I don't even do... I don't even do, like, B stripes before until recently, you know. Because I wanted my paladin to be like level 100. Anyway, rest assured, the Raiden hosts are well aware of the Justiciar. Every day, we receive more reports of him combating beasts in the surrounding wilderness. These encounters are never on well-traveled roads, it seems. They occur in remote regions that we scarcely patrol, along routes that are only used by a small number of merchants and porters. We've concluded that the Justiciar either has an uncommon knowledge of the behavioral patterns of these creatures, or that he keeps close company with a merchant who travels those obscure paths. Ooh. I don't think I could do that though. Lurk Lami. Okay po, Galen. Thank you sa lurk. Ingat po. Oh, you're hungry to learn more of the Justiciar? He's amazing. I was lucky enough to catch a glimpse of him on the road leading here, facing down a fearsome creature. I don't know how he did it, but he called down rocks from the sky to knock that thing flat. The Radiant hosts were away on patrol, so if he hadn't come to our rescue, the brute would have marched right into our homes. He shouted that he was the savior of Rasathan, and even waved at me. Oh, he looked so impressive with the sun shining behind him. Damn. What a poser. Eh? Don't tell me you've come chasing that half-baked savior. The younglings might be taken in by his honeyed words, but anyone with experience can see that he's nothing but a charlatan. And I have a story to prove it. A merchant I know took a tumble as he was transporting his goods. Not long after comes the Justiciar, looking chivalrous as you please in his shining armor. But did he offer a helping hand? No. He ran off with nary a glance backwards. He may go on about slaying beasts, but a real hero would never ignore someone in need, even if they were just suffering from scraped knees and a bruised ego. True. Oh my god. Okay, at least someone knows he's a fraud. Do you have a moment? I am having a little trouble here. Wait, I thought this was a player. I sought this merchant out because I was told he dealt with the alchemist in the great work. I thought he might know something about the Justiciar, but when I asked, it's been like this ever since. Apologies, I was just surprised that you would ask me about that madman. What connection could he possibly have with me? Ah, sus. The fiancé fights are grown with rare alchemical materials, and we think he may be staging these encounters. Since you deal in such wares, I wondered if you might know how he came into their possession. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never spoken to that man. Oh, he knows. I very much doubt that. Perhaps he'll be more receptive to questioning from you. Oh, it's a duty. Spit it out. You're working with him. Duke it out. You dare accuse me? Why? How am I to know that you aren't the one in league with Virazon? Virazon, you said? Who is that, may I ask? Huh? What? Did I? No, that's my name. Stare. Very stare. Oh wait, I'm sad I wasn't able to take a picture of my warrior of light crossing her arms. Anyway. I'd be a fool to continue this charade any longer. My son! Oh. Shit. My son Virazon is the one you know as as the Justiciar. To be suddenly confronted with this litany of misdeeds, I quite lost my composure. Eh, You're his father? Then do you know how he came into possession of such rare materials and knowledge? He stole them from me, my most valuable materials and my precious maps. Yet I was the one who chose to hide the fact, and I bear the blame for the consequences. What can you tell about him as a person? Oh my god, as a person of this world? Virazon was obsessed with tales of legendary heroes, even from a young age. I paid a great deal of money to have him tutored in the art of the bow. He became quite skilled at it, in fact, but not quite as skilled as his arrogance led him to believe. Due to this, sorry, the dog. And perhaps a lack of ambition, he never aspired to true greatness. Instead, he came to rely upon fanciful equipment and exotic potions, rather than honing what skill he had. It pained me to see him fall into dissoluteness? What is that? But he would brook no counsel. So several years ago, I gave him enough coin to support his lavish lifestyle and told him never to speak with me again. He didn't, until but recently when he darkened my doorstep once more. And that was when he stole your goods? A. Although I would have willingly given them if he had but asked. He was rambling almost incoherently, saying that his heroic deeds as a justiciar had caught the eye of someone named Apyahi, the leader of the Passage of the Unbound, whoever they are. He claimed that the guidance of his newfound allies, he had obtained a great power enough to eclipse all heroes who have come before and shall come after, as he put it. It seems he gives what money he still has to these people. To think that for all his fanciful words, he has only deigned to grasp at hallowed glory, all at the expense of Rasathan. There's no greater shame as his father. Oh no. Given what we know of the shadowy group, they most likely aim to sow discontent through Virazon's deeds. He may be so blinded by his own desire for adoration that he can't see whose hands are pulling his strings. Oh. You're saying that he's being used? If that's true, then I can no longer remain silent, despite what shame it may bring. I see now that sharing my story might be the only way to save my son. Indeed, I suggest you tell the radiant host at once. Of course, we'll be pouring our every effort into stopping him. Thank you for giving me direction. I didn't imagine our meeting would end this way. Wait, how many role quests are there? Truth be told, I'm not entirely unsympathetic towards Virazon. I bask in my father's reflected glory while having none of my own to speak of. The glory Virazon seeks is similarly false. I, too, shall visit the radiant host and have him spread the word of the Justiciar's true nature. If the people are wise to his trickery, they will be far more likely to aid us. He'll soon learn that a legend built on lies is no match for true heroism. Damn. Oh my god, why is her eyes looks like candy? Okay, so we have 3 more quests for this. Greetings. Can you hear me? Virazon's father has been as good as his word, and has confessed the truth of his son's actions to whomever will listen. Even among the younglings, far fewer sing the justiciar's praises. The tide is turning in our favor at last, and the radiant hosts are making ready to tighten the net. Speaking of which, they had curious news to share. They've been examining the stones left behind by the justiciar and noticed a pattern. They were all varieties of rock commonly found near the site of each encounter. For instance, near the Giant's Skull grounds, the justiciar seemed to have called down a hail of what else but Giant's Skull. I have my own theories about what this means, but I'd like to hear your thoughts. I don't have thoughts. It's safe to say the artifact doesn't create rocks from nothing. Indeed, the perch of the apex likely lifts whatever stones are nearby and brings them crashing down to earth. If our suspicions are correct, we're one step closer to unraveling its mysteries. But despite these favorable developments, the Justiciar's popularity remains a problem. Even with the recent blow to his credibility, his most ardent followers still idolize him. In fact, I hear his handing letters to the youth of Rasathan through their contents are closely guarded secret. All the more reason to investigate, don't you think? Once we get to Rasathan, if I question people around the marketplace, could you cover the city's western quarter? That's where his younger followers tend to gather. After we've collected enough information, let's meet to share our findings. See you again in Rasathan. Okay. Why are we in Rasathan again? Wasn't we're supposed to do like Dawn Trail? Oh the shad the wait. Well, not Shadowbringers, but the Endwalker. Yeah, we did go to the main cities for some things. Does this mean like other jobs will also have like different areas again? I'm still not done with my Endwalker quests. Lamero. Where are we going? Where's this? Ruveda fibers. Saved. Yeah, I even have one in where is that? In Shadowbringers. I still have one. Haven't finished there. Job role quest. I haven't finished like the melee one yet. Because the only melee I could do that was I mean the Viper could, but like the EXP, you know? Yeah, my Reaper. But my Reaper isn't like doesn't have anything on it. Tank I haven't cleared. Oh. Natapos ko 200 emo sa arena dito. Sino ginamit mo, T? Sinong team ginamit mo dun? Oh naman. Nakaka-proud. Look into my eyes and tell me what you see. Nag-poison team ako kay Muldir, tapos kay Spatodea, si Nautica team. Ha? Ay, bago na yung Ay, teka. Level 200. Makakapag-change ka ng team sa sa 200? Yun kasi yung ko. That's my problem with the level 200 because I cannot change teams. Reset mo lang pero need mo tapusin ulit. I was looking for the reset button. I cannot find the reset button. What the hell? I was like wondering. I was like, please, I want to reset it, but like I cannot find. Where's the reset button there? Oh my god. Because, like, I've been stuck. I was like, I want to change my team. I want to change my team. Bakasan nga. Because I've been, like, I think I also asked you guys about that. I was like, how do I change teams? Because I want to, like, at least change the one, like... Because I used my OP characters on the easier ones. Anyway. The Justiciar gave me that invitation himself, only for some thief to snatch it right out of my hand. Huh? You believe in the Justiciar too? Well, I didn't have a chance to read the whole letter before it was stolen, but his gathering is most devoted for a special audience. The bastard who stole my invitation is clearly up to no good. He even muttered something about getting revenge, but who could hate someone so noble? Ooh. Yeah, I know about the letters. Me and my friends didn't get one though. The grown-ups get angry if we talk about the justiciar. But guess what? I heard Zashal talking about him over by Mirai's Mayhain. He had a big grin on his face too. Does that mean the justiciar isn't a bad man like the grown-ups say? Well, honestly, he's just like a kid as well. You know? Oh, yeah. Oh, you're the one who's always following the Tipeke around. I heard you spreading rumors about the city savior. I won't let her harm his reputation any more than she already has. I have nothing to say to her lapdog. Wait, you call me a lapdog? I'm a bunny! What the hell? I'm a lap bunny, you know? Where's that? Rides Mayhain. Ayan, nasend ko sa Discord. Ginawa ko kasi sa akin kagabi sa isip ko pag kay Meow Team to, kaya pa tapusin si Molder. Ah! Ay, grabe ka naman grabe naman yung, ano mo te, may arrow pa, tapos may circle pa. Kaloka ka ha. May pinag-ano ka ba? Parang kitang-kita mo. Basta si. Naloka. Haha, it's true what they say. A fool and his gill are soon parted. Huh? Why, if it isn't one of the heroes of the final days? Hey, this isn't about the map I sold to your companion, is it? You'll find it points the way to the vaults of Alzadal III, exactly as described. I may have employed a few creative methods to entice my customers, but what merchant doesn't? I see you're as unscrupulous as ever. Now, a man can't fill his belly on virtue and honesty. Any road, something tells me that's not why you're here. You're after the justiciar? Your choice of quarry is unusual to say the least. But perhaps I can help you along, eh? A man came asking for a map to open the way to Uznair. I sold him every map I had, assuring him that the one he needed was among them. I suppose he found it. As I hear these letters that were handed out contain a copy of a map. I dare say the young fellow was the justiciar himself, and is planning on a clandestine meeting in the Uznair canals. Mind you, it appears he has no shortage of enemies. No doubt they'll try to interfere. Enemies? Thankfully, Rezasan isn't known for large-scale criminal organizations, but it hasn't kept the less scrupulous citizens from dirtying their hands when times are desperate. From what I hear, bandits seeking to rob trade caravans keep running into the justiciar during his fiend-felling exploits, causing their raids to end in failure. Like as not, they'll try to infiltrate his group of followers and settle the score. Oh. And that's where my knowledge of the matter ends. If you're wondering where the meeting place is, all I remember is that the spot marked on the copied map is somewhere in the shroud of the Samga. So does that answer your queries? Samji! I wanna eat Samji! Libre niyo ako ng Samji. Kala mo naman. Saan na to? Pam. Ay, pwede na parang labasin ko na lang. Okay. Tan tan taran, tan 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 taran, taran tan taran, tan 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 taran. All this time. Those in support of the justiciar doesn't seem surprised when I told them of his misdeeds, but they still were reluctant to betray him. In short, I've no luck. What about you? Your investigative abilities never cease to amaze me. As for this gathering Virazon is planning, I expect it's some scheme to prop up his flagging popularity. Even so, many of his devotees are younglings ill-equipped to make the perilous journey to the meeting place. If they've any sense, rather than attempt to travel there directly, they'll stop at settlements along the way to rest and confirm the route. You said the map led to the shroud of the Samga, yes? Samja? This means Palakastan is the closest settlement. I hear many took refuge there during the final days, and now it's a bustling town in its own right. The arrival of more people would hardly raise eyebrows, making it the perfect place to avoid unwanted attention while they make ready. We should head there before they leave on the final leg of their journey. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Where are we going? We're going up. Ay, nandito lang pala siya. I was right. Many of the youths are carrying pieces of parchment. Those must be the letters. Yet, it seems my reputation has preceded me. Our suspected followers clearly avoid me whenever I try to approach them. Still, we can use this to our advantage. None of them would dare leave Palakastan while there's risk I might follow after. I'll keep watch over their comings and goings, but we'll make sure to leave obvious blind spots. If one of the Justiciar's followers attempts to escape the village, I need you to go after them. Now, find a vantage point that affords a good view while keeping you hidden. Once you start pursuing our unwitting target, I won't be far behind. Oh my god, Valorant again. Let's go. Vantage spot. Where the frick is a vantage spot? Ha? Saan yan? Ano meaning ng vantage? Saan to? Huh? The fuck? Position. Ayun! Ah! Parang naging vantage point to. Tagong-tago. Position. Bondage. Ah, yung mga trip mo. Kasi need magtago. Ah. Hindi naman mga bata to. Tanda-tanda naman ng mga taong to. Tama ba narinig ko? Hindi ko alam. Ay, sneaking. Bago na naman. Ano na naman to? Bata pa mga yan. Bata ang gusto. Ay, huy. Bad yan. Itatali ka na parang babudi. Anong babudi? Anong babudi? Ay, di ba na ginagawa na to before? Bakit parang may ano? Sinong susundan natin? Huh? Fight at a designated location. Asan yan? Baboy. Wait, ano yun? Wait until the designation then follow the furtive youth without being seen. Asan ang location, te? Ah, you failed. Ayun na, you failed na tuloy. Ah, bakit mo na ako makita? Return to your starting point. Ito yung starting point, diba? Ah, it will not appear. Duty list. Ano yung duty list? Asa mo yung sinusundan? Hindi daw ni pakikita kung saan yung sinusundan ko. Ito ata. Involved daw ng sneaking. Pero like, sino? Sino yung susundan? Wala naman, hindi ka makita saan yung susundan. Ayun! Gago. Kaloka. Fan exchange. Paano mo naman kasi makikita? Wala naman nakasulat. Gago, may kalaban pa. Di ba tayo nakikita dito? Bobo naman siya kung hindi niya tayo makita. Pwede ka mag-mat dyan if you want. Sige lang. Ang katagal mo, di ka... Yun nga eh! Bobo naman. Ay! Sakto lang pala pinuntahan ko. Hindi ako nakita, te. Oh my gosh. Huh? Wee! Paano naging youth to? The portal should be nearby, and then I'll finally meet him. Kulang siya ng sunscreen. Ano tayo tubig? Gabi. Charot lang! Youth at heart. Matangkad nga pero bulag naman. Eh kaya nga nag-eyeglasses, di ba? You're the hero who saved us in the final days. What are you doing here? Charot-charot lang. Hanap ng eme-eme. So you're working alongside the woman I saw at the village? I have heard about the rumors she's spreading, but I had no idea she'd enlisted your aid. The justiciar saved me, you see. I was transporting goods for a local merchant who was too miserly to even hire a proper escort. A ferocious creature ambushed me, but my savior appeared from nowhere and saw off the beast. I owe him my life. That's why I came here, to see if there's any truth to the rumors. But now I understand I'm in over my head. I'm going back home. Here, you can have the map. I trust you take the measure of the Justiciar and to share the truth with us all. Kaya hindi tayo makahanap ng pag-ibig kasi bulag tayo, te. Kailangan iharap-harapan mo sa akin. Kung may gusto ka sa akin, sabihin mo. Ganon. Kasi bulag tayo. Yun na nga eh. May salamin na hindi pa nakikita. Oh, kasi hindi naman... Like, when you're wearing glasses, it doesn't mean that your vision will go back to 2020, okay? It will just help you see a little bit better without it. Ano ba tong kuneho? Uncle Beat. Huh? Ano naman yung M dyan? Anong meaning yung M? May gusto po ako sa'yo. Pera, te, pera. Ay, same. Eh, kaso wala, ano pa. Coming soon pa yung pera ko. Huwag mo na akong gustuhan. Pag may pera na ako, pwede na. Pag na-receive ko na yung ano ko. Yung milyones ko. Apologies for watching from the shadows, but I was afraid my presence might have startled the lad. I was able to hear what he said, though, and his gratitude towards the Justiciar seemed genuine. I dare say the other followers feel similarly. Well, now that we have a map of our own, let's open the portal and confront Virazon. Rarason pa tayo. Siyempre! Ayaw niya ba nun? Nato-turn off pa kayo sa akin? Ano to? Who are these? Who are you? Huh? Nahulugan sila ng bato? Ala, I like her hair. What a sight. Did that treasure cost this? Apple bottom jeans. Oh my! If it isn't a hero who saved Ratsathan, nay, the world itself. I never expected someone so wanted to attend my audience, but I am honored nonetheless. Enough of your games, Virazon. Stop this madness at once. Strek. Yan mo na yung strek na yun. Char, maya na we. After giving you such a warm welcome, these all are the things I get? Well, it is true that I was once known by that name. Just merely a guise I wore until I discovered my true self. Oh my god, true self? Ako na may pera noon pero nasayang dun sa... Madang feeling Disney princess. Eh di hanap ka ulit ng pera. Tapos pamigay mo na naman ulit. Hanap ka ulit ng bagong bits. Charot lang. Sama ng ugali ko, no? Ay! Una. Sorry na po. So long as I am the mass hero of Ratsathan, I shall not suffer any to call me Virazon. Okay, let's fight then. But that is your name, isn't it? A hero should take pride in their name. Like me, my name is Meow Meow Meow. I'm so proud of it. Twould seem the Justiciar's meager alter ego has been brought to light. But will he shrink once more into the shadows of mundane obscurity or embark on the next chapter of his legend? What legend? Ala, grabe naman buhok yan. Neon. Very well. My name shall ring throughout Ratsathan. Let it be known that the Justiciar is Virazon and Virazon is the Justiciar. What are you saying? You unleashed the purge of the apex upon your own followers? You know its name? Wait, I remember you. The girl from Zaktural, yes? Your village artifact is not discriminating in its wrath. Some among my followers harbored wicked intentions, and it brought sorrow unto my enemies. The true of heart caught in the aftermath were merely unfortunate. What the hell? Isama na mo nga to, sabay niyo sa JP. Bakit? What if makahanap ako ng jowa doon? Payag ba kayo? But they believed in you, even though you tricked them. What kind of hero are you? Yeah, let's fight. You too would oppose me? I had thought that as fellow saviors, we might find some common ground. Yet it would seem we are destined to walk different paths. Now faced with a known peril, a great fervor rages within me. Damn, he's so Chunibyu. The frick? I think she's just gonna run away. However, here's not where we shall match wits. No, a more fitting battleground is in order. We will meet again soon. You have my word. What the fricking shit? Ah, shut up! Ah! Natamaan dyan na ba ito? Bubu. Ay. Hello, Puchacha! Thank you for the resub. Yippee! Yay! Ayan, meron ka na, nakakuha ka ba ng Duolingo? Di ba yun yung, ano nila ngayon? Yun yung promo nila. Pag mag-gift ka ng sub or magsa-sub ka, meron kang 3 months, ano may 3 months ba yun Duolingo? Hindi ko alam. Imagine na esikay tayong lahat, tapos nakita natin name ng characters natin. Paano kaya yung, nakita kong pusa name, Pegging Way. Ha? Ang pusa name, Pegging Way. Oh. Based. Paano kaya yung may mga jeje mo na name? Oh, well, they have to live with that, you know? Like me. Habi meow meow meow. Di ko alam na may ganun. Oh, hello po, Chacha. How are you? Long time no see. So, can you tell us what happened here? He gathered us all around and made a grand speech. Claimed he was the hero that would drive back the floods of fiends threatening Thavnair. Then he spoke of his anger at the recent rumors. He told us to go forth and repair his damaged reputation, so that the people would love him again. He became quite impassioned, in fact. As for us too, we were here to teach him a lesson, biding our time until his back was turned, but we couldn't stomach his self-righteous drivel any longer. He acts like a god come to grace Thamnair, but most people have grown wise to his tricks, including the Radiant Host. We stepped forward and told him as much, then demanded that he admit he's been pulling the wool over everyone's eyes. That's when he started waving that thing around about. We soon learned that the rumors of its power were true, and rocks started falling down at us. Lalo na yung lala na name, Uncle Nibbler. Ay, akala ko Uncle Beans. Even as true believers were not spared, there was nowhere to run. The justiciar said such power can't be fettered, and that sacrifices are unavoidable. And all the while, he was laughing. We pleaded with him for mercy, but that just made him angrier. He flourished the object again, and yet more rocks assailed us. Oh shit. It was horrible. Stones big and small raining down endlessly until you two appeared, that is. Thank you for telling us what happened. I only wish we could have arrived sooner. Now, just to set things straight, it was you two that brandished your weapons first, yes? Well, I won't deny that, but we were only trying to bring the truth of his misdeeds to light, though we might have some personal scores to settle on top of that. Before I left Palaka's stand, I asked the Radiant Host there to look out for anyone returning from the wilderness. I suggest you head there and seek their aid. While you're there, share with them what you just told us, and as for the pair of you, don't even think about running away, or you'll have us to deal with. Aha! She's so cool. I like her eyes. Can I have it? Inaaway mo naman yung name ng Lala ni Uncle Vince. Kaya madala ko, Hoy, Frizen Lala Lena! Kaya Frizen Lala Lena. Kaya yung, ano niya, pangalan niya. Hindi kaya Uncle Vince. Everyone has returned to the care of the raided host. As for those ruffians who meant to attack Verazon, it seems they had a history for violence for which they may soon answer. Several among Verazon's followers were dealt serious wounds, but we can be grateful that none lost their lives. It's exactly as the old saying describes, the master of the apex shall be showered with good fortune, yet leave only sorrow in their wake. The part about sorrow certainly seems true at least. But we can hope that Verazon's spell over the people will be broken at last when the word of what transpired here becomes common knowledge. Let that buoy our spirits as we return to Yidlimad. Where is Yidlimad again? Oh, that place. Wait, how far are we in? Are we almost? I think we're almost done with the job quest. So shall we do like the paladin quest as well, or like tank quests? Do we have time? Kaya nga sabi mo yung Lala ni Uncle Vince. Bakit Lala ni Uncle Vince? Well, that was certainly an ordeal. Although Virzan got away, we can look back upon what transpired to plan our next course of action. It appears that the treasure takes rocks from the surrounding environment and makes them rain down upon the wielder's surroundings. Here, however, the power seems to be somewhat haphazard. While Virzan himself wasn't struck, the boulders assailed friend and foe alike. Something else has been nagging at me as well. The stones we saw in the canal seemed seemed quite a bit larger than the others, and I don't know what to make of it, but I will give it some thought. We still don't know exactly how he controls the Apex's abilities either. We must focus on these mysteries as we continue our investigation. As for Virazan himself, he was just as his father said, wasn't he? His so-called heroism is an empty charade, like a child playing at being a hero from their storybooks. He seems motivated by vain desire to gain the love of the people, yet he cares nothing for their well-being. He'll learn his lesson soon enough, though. None will sing his praises after word of what has happened at Uznair spreads. Even he must know this. I worry that his desperation will drive him to worse misdeeds. If the treasure is used with reckless abandon, it would cause untold harm. I must discuss this with the raided host. Together, we might be able to capture Virazon before he attempts anything drastic. Stand by for now. I'll be in touch in the moment I have something to share. Hindi ko sinabi na name ni Uncle Bean sa Lala Uncle Beans. Ewan ko sa'yo, Lucifer. Ah! Lucilla-chan! Food. Roast runic. It seems Virazan has been laying low since our last encounter. I'm sad to say, however, that my investigations have uncovered little. But still, there's cause to celebrate, for I have received a letter from my mother with good tidings. My father has finally awakened after the grievous wound dealt to him by Virazan. He's well enough to travel to Tulayolo. In fact, it may have already... Yeah, I'm so good at reading, guys. Praise me. Of course, I love nothing more than to go to him, but I pledge not to return until I have the purge of the Apex in hand. Besides, I'm soon to depart with the raided host to try and sniff out Virazan's whereabouts before he acts out of desperation. That's why I ask you to go in my stead. As the treasure's guardian, no one living is more knowledgeable about its history than he. If we share with him all that's transpired since we began our search, he may be able to point out something that we've missed. I know it's a lot to ask, but the safety of Thavmir depends on it, and please give my family my regards. My mother should be able to tell you where in Toliolo my father is staying. Once you're finished, let us meet in the Etherite Plaza in Razat Han to share what we've learned. Okay. Wow! Epep! 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 Hooray! Teka lang. Filters. Oh, ayan. Ay! Butik eh. Bakit ayaw? Ay. Hindi na marunong ng command eh. Ayun pala. Sariling stream, hindi na alam yung command. Kulang raw isang. Si Lion? Ano mo si Lion? Ayun, si Lion. Parang yung ano, gusto ko mag-invest ng ano, yung 3D na ano, yung gumagalaw pati kamay. Yung 3D na model. May nakita ako, 3D na 3D model. Parang na siyang VTuber. Pero like, gumagalaw yung everything. Pero hindi ko alam paano yung tracking nun. Wala scam. Uy, si Lion yun. Hindi ko naman alam yung sound ng si Lion. Hindi, ano, ipa-refund. Uncle Vince, refund mo daw yung si Lion niya. Tanggalin ko kaya yan? Nalululoka na ako. Binibigyan niyo pa ako ng problema. Tawing animals. Tanggalin ko nga yan. Maya, pag maalala ko. Oh, if it isn't meow meow, but I don't see Tepeke with you. Did you come alone? Talaga ba? Sabi niya scam daw eh. I'm glad to hear my letter arrived safely, and that Tepeke seems to be as tenacious as ever in her search. Her father Netse has already arrived here in Toliolo, but has barely stayed in one place since. He seems desperate to help Tepeke from a distance in whatever way he can. He told me he was traveling to the Piarionan plain in search of information he assured me was quite vital. If you wish to speak with him, he'll be doubtless be at the area. Pink in your area? Teka, CE lang. Anong CE? Ano CE? Huh? Critical engagement. Ala, engaged na si Uncle Beans. Congrats, Uncle Beans! So happy for you. Oh my god, it's an owl! Otsohihiwete. Otsohiwete. Sana sinasabi mong tracking? Anong tracking? Sa VTuber ba? Hindi yung ano, yung 3D. Yung like. Di ba ito kasi, ano to, 2D lang tong gamit namin. Right now. Yung tinatrack niya lang is yung eyes. Tsaka yung mouth. Yung 3D kasi like pati hands meron. May nakita akong ano, may nakita akong ganun. Like customizable ano siya, 3D model. Critical na yung engagement. O, di ba? Meaning malapit na maging ano. Malapit na mapuno. Ay. Like, I want to know, like, ano ba yung tracking na, like, webcam pa rin ba yun? Or like, meron bang equipment na gagamitin sa katawan yun? Anyway. Thank you, traveler. I overextended myself, but I've but recently recovered from a severe injury, and was a fool to confront such a beast alone. Ano itsura nila? I wanna see. Ooh! Hello! So you're the Meow Meow I've heard so much about. I owe you many thanks for all you've done to recover the perch of the apex. News of your progress in thin air is most heartening. Despite my position as its guardian, I never knew it could rain down stones from the heavens. Since arriving in Tuliyolol, I've done what I can to shed light upon the Tural Vidral sealed within the treasure. After the nations of Tural were unified, some left our village to build new homes in the city. I've sought them out to see if they know anything of use. Unfortunately, none could offer insight into the treasure's magics, but one of them told me that owls lurked around this place. And since the Tural Vidra sealed within the perch of Apex was once an owl, it seemed logical to pursue such a quarry. I thought perhaps I could glean something about the ancient beasts from their behavior. Like a snod, some fundamental aspects remain the same even after transformation. My time is up na daw. Time is up na daw. 3D, yeah. But having heard of your account, there is one fundamental difference that stands out. As far as I'm aware, no owl native to these lands possesses the ability to hurl rocks, large or otherwise. No doubt that Turalvidral gained this power following its metamorphosis. I do believe, however, that it would retain an owl's core instincts. That one you fought didn't strike unprovoked. Instead, it watched me from afar with fear in its eyes. While this is normal behavior for most animals, I was surprised by how suddenly it descended upon me the moment I started approaching. Maybe owls prefer to fight rather than run? Not the fight or flight or fight or flight. Okay. I had the same thought. The owl sensed a threat and chose to confront it rather than run from it. And this same impulse may have driven the Tural Vidral. Indeed, that correlates with something I heard from one of my countrymen who had relocated to Tuliyolal. He spoke of a continuation to the tales passed down from the elders. No hunter's arrow could fell the apex. It was struck down in a storm of its own wrath, made wild by a heart of fright. Thus was it sealed away at last. Now, judging from the owl's behavior, I can theorize that the treasure is activated when the bearer senses danger. And according to the story, this power can easily get out of hand if its bearer is panicked. Of course, this theory must be tested first. Virazan will certainly use the perch of the apex again. When he does, I ask that you and Tepeke pay attention to the circumstances leading to its activation. Oh. Hindi pwede quiet hello, Chip. Sumigaw ka, Chip. Ipagsigawan mo yung hello mo, Chip. You have many thanks. Loath though I am to admit it, I have yet to recover from my long convalescence, and I would only be a burden to you. Yahoo! I wish I could aid my daughter another way, but you more than make up for my absence. Please lend her every bit of knowledge you have. I pray that my daughter will soon return home, treasure in hand. Oh, ayan. Thank you! Diba? Bongga. Aminan na ba ako ng tubig? Nauhaw. Radzathan. Return home. Yeah. Natamad ako mag-FF ngayon. Okay lang yan. Ako nga always tamad eh. Napagod ka ba kahapon, T? Dinala namin sa POTD si Chip. Antok si. May nisa na kasayabat dun sa tanang mo. Saan mo sinend? Grabe. Free after the piece of it. Eh, kaso ano, hindi ko alam kung kakayanin ng ano, kakayanan ng laptop. Baka sunod na. Wow, wow. Na-over's energy. Nakula sa sound trip mo. Yun talaga yung ano, yun talaga yung music din. Sana nga yung bagong Deep Dungeon, hindi naman ganun yung music. Katuka. Di pwede isabay sa POTT tsaka Schoolworks. May bagong Deep Dungeon. Sa ano, 7.35. Meow meow! You just came in time. Virazan has shown his face in Razathan. You can tell me about your journey to Tuliola later. For now, come with me. May 150 floors ba tayo? Oo nga, ano, Chip. May 150 floors pa. Bakit ganito yung zoom, zoom? Zoom, zoom, zoom. A, B, C, D, E, F. Ahahaha! Are you surprised? Thanks to the sage counsel of a fellow hero, I have decided to doff my mask. Although my face may be unfamiliar, I believe you know who I am. Oh my god. I was once a justiciar, but now you can call me Virazan. I'm Thavnir's protector, its savior, its hero. You may have heard salacious rumors that I have orchestrated the very attacks which I so valiantly drive back, that I was behind a catastrophe at the Uzair canals. I am here to assure you that those are false aspersions, all cast by those who are envious of their betters. I give my life for the city and its people, and I would give more still if I could. What should we do? It might be best to lock him up before this gets out of hand. Patikim pa pala yun. Dalanong ko matranslate yung pwede dyan. Kaso mahirapan na pala kayo. Pumasok kayo ng walang jobstone. Ay, hindi na ba, hindi ba pwedeng hindi ba pwedeng like, yun pa rin, tapos may jobstone na sila? Pero ayaw, pwede naman mag-restart kasi nakaabot naman tayo ng 50, di ba? Restart tayo team pero nasa 50 na. Pwede yun, di ba? Pwede naman siguro kasi like, natapos na natin yung 50. So, pwede tayo mag-start ng 51? Tama ba? Sa akin, unlock na kasi yung 51 eh. Pag magsa-start. Wait, we don't want him raining down rocks with all these bystanders around. For now, keep a careful eye on him. All I ask for is your respect, your adoration, a dream held by all, but realized only by the few. And I would be one of those few. I have proven myself worthy of being your savior, and now, with an entire city watching with bated breath, I shall declare my intent to reach even higher. Higher, stronger. Yes, for I can protect you all the better as your ruler. I shall retire the mantle of hero and take up the crown as the king of Razathan. Damn. Oh my god, no one's like, yeah, you're bushish. The bastards get mad. I wield power unassailable. With me on your throne, you would never again have cause to fear. No. I will live in peace. All will live in peace. All would shower me with love. They would shout it to the heavens. And from that love would spring a new Razathan, a greater Razathan. Oh my gosh. I don't like this guy. Enough of your lies, Virazan. The power you wield protects none but yourself. To everyone else, it brings only ruin. Of course, the road to greatness is ever paved with necessary sacrifices. Yet, so long as your ruler lives, Razathan shall know naught but prosperity. May main character syndrome din si Kuya. You think you're better than Master Vitra? He bore the city and its people in his back while you look fit to collapse under the weight of your own armor. You're no leader. You're a damn joke. Yeah, say it! Does this man speak for you all? Is there not one among you who would follow me into a brighter future? Ah, but I am nothing if not magnanimous. Until you find the wisdom to accept me as a ruler, I shall continue to stand vigilant as your eternal shield. Stop this, Virazan. You're only making it worse for yourself. Oof. Can't you see you've become a laughing stock? Give us this facade and answer to your sins. Do so now, and the Radiant Host may yet grant you mercy. My sins? Are you not the one poisoning the people against me? Do your worst. I dare you. It will only make me more powerful. I know that what's in your heart, but please, end this madness. End it. And return to me, my son. Oh my god, it's the prodigal son. Pwede. Solo lang yung achievement. Dapat magsimula ka sa floor 1. Oh shit. Don't get any closer. You too? Why are you? Don't. No! The stone! What the fuck? What? Don't. If we fight here, there's no telling how many innocents will be wounded. Pathetic as ever. I tire of this farce. I have declared my intent to become king of Razathan. As for you two, this is no place for a battle between heroes. We shall meet again. Mark my words. Then we shall decide who is the mightier. Damn. Frickin' sheesh. Arrgh. We must focus on restoring order. You're right, of course. As much as I hate to see Verazan walk free, we've yet to ascertain the extent of his power. For now, we must bide our time. I noticed that despite all his proclaimed love for its people, he didn't even look back at them as he retreated. Perhaps he couldn't bear to look them in the eyes. Or one of them, at least. Aw, si Father. Naihi ka ba sa sa pants mo, Father? I mean, fair enough. If mahulugan ka ba naman ng ganong kalaking bato? Di ba? Asa na si ate? That was a disaster. Virzan is surely lost. At the very least, he's committed for himself to fomenting unrest. Fomenting? Fomenting unrest within Razathan. Although he's my son, I cannot condone his actions. His words are grand but empty, and that ridiculous armor is nothing more than a gaudy decoration. He is truly the embodiment of false heroism. What's more, this latest debacle has surely made him a criminal in the eyes of the Radiant Host. All I can do now is beg them to grant my son some small degree of clemency. Before you go, may I ask you something? After Virazan called down the rocks, did you see his expression? I thought it was peculiar, but I'm curious as to what his father saw in that face. Hey, it was a familiar look. When I used to scold him for losing himself in make-believe, he would get that same cast in his eyes. A look of petulant rage. as if he resented me for pulling him out of his reverie into a harsh reality. He hasn't changed. Apologies, but I must go. Okay, so if he's angry, then he could, just as I thought, even clad in his shining armor, he can't bear to be told no. Oh, damn. He can't take it. Consent is not good to him. And now his childish games have taken a malevolent turn. But for now, we should return to Riyadh Limad. I still have yet to hear what you learned in Tuliolo after all. Chuny. He's more than a chuny though. He's like a like a narcissist chuny. Which is like scary. Oh my god, let's not diagnose people. Dilulu. Ako yun. Ako yung Dilulu. Wag nyo na ibigay sa kanya yun. Nag-volunteer. Now that we have some room to breathe, I'd like to hear about your journey to Tural. Did my father have anything to share? His genes. No, I'm kidding. I'm heartened to know he's well enough to go chasing after owls and such. Though I wish he'd take more care. Thank you for saving him and for bringing me his theory concerning the treasure. If it really is triggered by a sense of impending danger, that might explain why Virazan had trouble using it the first time. He wasn't truly afraid of that small fungi until it was almost upon him. It also explains how he can wield the apex powers despite having no training in magics. It responds to emotion, not intent. She mad? Who's mad? So much is falling into place. He goaded the Radiant into apprehending him because he knew the threat would be answered. You saw how nonchalantly he quit the plaza, almost as if defying someone to stop him. Virazan truly believes himself to be untouchable. I think his words and deeds align with the theory well enough. As for the curious fragment of a story... Wait, what story? It seemed to imply that the Tural Vidral lost control in a panic. Perhaps its strength grows in proportion to the danger it senses. And when that danger is too great, well, you saw what happened at the Uznair canals in Brazatan. You were present both times, as were the others who wished Virazan ill. And both times we saw stones much larger than we've seen before. Now I understand why he's so eager to face you. An opponent of your caliber will strike fear into Virazan's very core. And that fear will summon a power greater than he's ever known. Power enough to bring a hero to her knees. Or so he thinks, but we know better. We'll use that arrogance to our advantage and bring him crashing down to the earth. Although we may have to contend with falling rocks for a time, in a straight fight he'll be outmatched. So we strike fast and strike hard. Ooh. Until the fancy armor is nothing more than a mangled steel. Although you may prefer to put your foes to sleep and whatnot, we know he was an arsenal of alchemical concoctions at his disposal. That's why I suggest a bit of good old-fashioned brute force. Yeah! If talking doesn't work, what do we do? Violence. Yeah, that's the FF way. You know? While you unleash your most fearsome, destructive spells, duke it out. True! Hey, Nick. I'll be your shield. Ah! Oh my god. Oh, sorry. Don't even think of holding back. Sure. Damn. I got my own tank. I'll look forward to fighting by your side. Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you. Oh my god! I wish I were a bird. Hi, Nick. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Long time no see. Anyway, sorry. I look forward to fighting by your side. Now we simply have to find a suitable arena. I shall consult the radio host as to the location. Once that's decided, we'll confront Virazon for the final time. Yay! We got food. Oh yeah, speaking of food, I need to eat. I'll be right back. Let's dance first. Yeah. Oh, wow. 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 Be right back. Where's my be right back? There we go. Ah. It's covered my face because you guys could see my face whenever I do be right back. Okay, I'm kind of back, but still gonna eat dinner. You guys should eat too, you know, as friends. Ah! Why, why are you moving the queue? Why? Hello, Kohi. How are you? It's been a while. We're looking with the audio this past stream. Work issues. So many things broke this past week. Oh no! It's time for what do you call that? Maintenance. How are you, Kohi? Hi, Zero. What's up, everybody? Wow! Wow! Hydrate. Oh. Oh wait. The quiet hello. What is viand? Ano? Merong dinuguan. Though bawal ako, pero kakain pa rin. Wala kasi ibang ulam. It's been a while since I last played FF. Somehow I am having a hard time with my buttons because of a change in equipment. AKA mouse. Ayun no. Is it okay if we do this with... Is your... Huh? If we do this way, is your tongue wings? Oh my gosh. How have you been in housework been? It was a temporary job, so I it finished last week, I think. And I've been applying still. Like I'm waiting for confirmation if I'm gonna start again soon. So probably yeah, November or something was the latest I could go, I guess. Imagine flying using your tongue though. Damn. Amazing. Bawal on health grounds. Yeah. Because I have... I tend to get attacked by arthritis. But yeah. Kain pa rin. Looking for work? Yep. Because I think I'm mentally healed. Yung YouTube VOD mo nakaka-trigger. Anong YouTube VOD? Wishing you all the best. And thank you, Nick! Anong VOD? Which VOD are you talking about? Natitrigger ka sa auntie? Okay, I need to know! What the hell? I don't wanna go triggering people with my YouTube VODs. What the frick? I have a YouTube. It's called Meowpie VOD. It's just all the VODs from my Twitch. I can't do I can't do video editing to save my life, so it just became a VOD channel. Sometimes I do watch my VODs, you know. Hey Lucifer, talk to me about what's your problem. Hello, kaka. Di ako makakatulog. Kasalanan mo yun. Seven days lang. Ay, wait, ano ba? 14? I think 14 days lang kasi yung VOD sa, sa Twitch. Problema mo na yun kung hindi ka Oo nga, problema ko nga yun. Pero like, at least help me out. Ano ba yung problema mo? So I would know. Like, if I could help something with it, then I will try. But if not, then, diba? Magbasa ka ng DM mo. Ay. Ano ba? Sorry naman. Wala na siya dun, ti. Ba't ka ba naabot dun? Kaloka ka. Alam naman i-edit out ko siya. Pangit naman. Naglalag kasi yung laptop ko pag nag-e-edit ako ng videos. So, hindi ako makapag... Ano yan? Sino yan? Gagi. Akala ko may kumalaban sa akin. Kasi Pachacha yun. Bakit? Ha? Hello? Kagulat ako eh. Hey, Pachacha, ready ka na for next week? Hindi ko kasama. Char? Kasama. Daming gagawin next week. May variant dungeon. Variant. Deep dungeon pala, variant. Sorry. Tapos may ano pa yung collab. Deep dungeon po. Mali po ako. I was wrong. Medyo umasa ako for 10 seconds na miss ko na lang yung variant all this time. Deep dungeon po. Hello, Doki. You got a gunpla. What's a gunpla? Wait, I'm still eating dinner. Cannot see it as of the moment. Gundam plastic kit. Oh. Is it the one like you need to build it yourself? Mm-hmm. Aren't they expensive though? Oh yeah! I've seen another crafting thing. Like they call it still dot, but it's not diamond art. But they use like paper, wet paper or something, and then you dot it on a cardboard. But it's very expensive though. So I'm sad. Cannot try it out. Forgot what it's called. Clay something. Clay ball. Clay. I'll take a look at it later. Okay, once I'm done. I'm like 3 bites away to finishing. This 1, 2. Three. I'm done eating. Are you proud of me? Teka. Yes, thank you. Congrats. Well done. Yeah, diba? Yeah, praise me more. I like it. Yeah! Wait, where did you put it? Media. Ooh. How big are those? They, they, they look huge. Damn. Aren't these very expensive though? It's 28 centimeter. What's 28 centimeter? That's 280. Oh, that's big. Okay. Sky Defender is 38. 34. Oh, okay. I'm looking at my desk mat right now. Because I have a cutting board. So that has like, it's on millimeters. Length is 50 plus. Wait, that's a, that, okay, that's bigger than my board there. What do you mean depth? You mean width? Does it have a hole? Why are you calling it a depth? No depth? What? Wait, does it have a hole inside? Depth. Depth, the distance from the top or surface to the bottom of something. That's a hole though. Oh, but I don't know. English is hard. Width is not the same as depth though. Oh wait, why did I take a photo? Ah, okay. I was like thinking that I saw Freeze and Lala Nena as well, and then I was like, oh wait, they're gone, and now they're back again. Wait, have you been here the whole time? Frick. Nung kumain ka, oo. Sabi ko kanina, nakita ko si may nakita akong nag-pop na Freezen, tapos si Puchacha yung nakita ko, tapos late mo na, tapos nangaaway ka pa. Kaya wala kang jowa eh. Alam mo? Inches, no? Skala mo naman abot mo. Ha? Ano? Ano? No. No upsies. Lamaw. Doon sa taas. Ah! Ouch, wala daw jowa. Oh. I mean, technically, length, depth, breadth, width, height are all measurements of point A to B on a straight line. So, I always get confused of which is which. They have a difference because like maybe just they're synonyms, but they're used differently. You know, like here, if it's height, you use length. If it's like from horizontal, like this, you use width. If it's like something that you go down to, like a river or something, if from top here to the bottom there. It's called def. You know? Breadth, I think, is like an entirety, maybe? Like it's bigger. I don't know. Yeah, but like height is like kind of, you use length with it. Wow. Wow! Pero ang rami lalapit sa FF na may jowa. Si Uncle Beans wala. Hindi ba? Breadth is used for an object which sides are not the same. Like a rectangle. Breadth is sininga. Well, let us look at that. Breadth. But like in math, you breadth. Okay, so width and breadth is like the same. But it has like a wider range or something. Like a bigger width. But I gotta learn Tagalog. You should. Or maybe not. Baka meron yan jowa, wag ka lang sana. Baka meron yan jowa, wag lang sana. Roth na natambay sa solusyon eh. Si Uncle Beans, pag nagka-jowa, ipag-aano niya yan. Isa-shout niya yan. Kaya malalaman natin pag nagka-jowa si Uncle Beans. Uy, may matandang hat doon, no? Pinapawisan siya, sobrang hot. Hi po! Hot na hot pa. Si respect. Anyway. Of course, I'm proud of her. O, diba? Yun na yun. We will know. Ay, sana all hindi pinagtatago like me. Diba? Hindi siya proud sa akin. Anyway, let's do the last part of the summoner quest. I just googled the Tagalog and pretend I understand. Hininga means breath. Hininga. Breath. Alright? Alright. Ayan. Anyway, you'll be pleased to know the rated hosts were most helpful in finding a place fit for a duel. When I saw it, even I began to believe our encounter would be one for the songs. Speaking of which, it seems your name is on the lips of all the sundry. The people already consider you the true savior of Razat Han and believe you will bring Verzan, this deceitful, to justice. We apologize for putting so much weight in your shoulders, but something tells me you're used to it. It doesn't mean that I'm used to it, that it doesn't hurt. Aha! Charot lang. Teka, 100 na summoner mo, hindi mo pa tapos job quest. What? 100 naman yung job quest dito, T. Di ba hindi ka makapag-job quest dito pag hindi ka level 100? Tama ba ako? Di ko alam. The final showdown shall take place in the mountain pass leading to Khadga, where great crystals will stand as witnesses to its conclusion, suitably romantic and suitably isolated. The rated host has spread word throughout Thavnir that a hero has arisen to challenge Virazan, and his pride will force him to answer. The entrance to the pass is at the Giant Skull grounds. Let's head there at once to await his arrival. 90 yung starting. Eh, wala naman ako level 90 na caster. Ay, wait, meron! Gagi, meron pala tayo level 90 na caster. Sana siya na lang yung ginamit natin. Kaluka. Nag-level pala tayo ng 90 ng Pictomancer. My bad. Content. It's content, y'all. Content. We're here for the story, not for the EXP. Is it XP? EXP? How do you say it? When we're talking about experience points. How do you say experience points. EXP, EXP. May iwan ka lang ng job quest kasi di naman dun kalaki EXP na. Diba? Kaya tama na din yung level 100. Kaso hindi ko na magawa yung tank. Kasi, oh my gosh, it took me like 3 hours to finish all of the job quests because I yapped too much. Pero love nyo pa naman, di ba, ako as a friend? Uy. OMG! Finally, we fight! Let's go, mga bebe! Pag-isipan namin, wag na. Gusto ko yes or no lang. Yes or yes pala. Sir Sramul here has opened the way towards Kadga. I'm certain Verazan will arrive before long, and then we'll wipe that arrogant grin off his face. But first, we would check our gear and gird our loins for battle. Are you ready? Siguro! Let's go! Hindi na need pag-isipan. Yes or yes lang nga, diba? Yes or yes! That's the answer. There he is. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, he's a healer. Okay. Through the crag peaks of Kadga, desolate winds blow over the field of battle. Oh, what a fitting location you have chosen for the conclusion of this legendary rivalry. Yeah, he sounds like a bard, so at least he's a bard. I know. I was right not to face you before. In environs unsuited to a struggle between titans. Now my patience has been rewarded and my heart races in anticipation. Oh my god. I knew you would answer to our challenge. You would never be able to stomach the people calling you Craven. What's Craven? Craven for what? Such boldness in the face of impending doom. Have you not realized by now that so long as I wield the purse of Apex, I am invincible? Well, soon put that to the test. You rely too much upon stolen power. It deludes you. You cannot claim to be a savior to the people, but they have seen through your lies. Even your own father can scarcely bear to look at you. You're nothing but a small man, hiding within the hollow facade of a hero. And today we tear that facade down. Well, you now. You may have the metal, but you have... ano to? Puisans? Puisans? Posans? Pisans? Pronunciation. To clear the mantle of hero? My mantle? Wait, where? You don't have a mantle, though. You have an armor, dumbass. Sorry. Baka pag Genshin na para may gana mag-FF. Apex Legends? Bakit ganun yung music? Bakit parang walang tiwala yung game sa kanya? Reverb. Teka nga, wait. I'm sorry for the interruption, but we have to reverb. Let's go. Let's go, mga bebe. The time for words is past. Follow my lead. Okay. Inisip ko na. Hala, gagi! Saan yung gamot ko? Nag-out of sight, out of mind sa gamot. Hindi uminom ng gamot. Bobo ka talaga, be. Hindi naman gagalaw yan, di ba? Sige. Huy, dapat 3 times a day yung gamot. Kaloka kami. Tinago ko yung gamot. Di ko nakita today. Dapat 3 times a day yung gamot. Tinago ko sa likod ng tissue ko. Natabunan dyan. Anyway. Tepeke the contrite. Virazan the receiver. Sure po ako. Oh my God, may provoke si Ati. Oh my God, Ati, you're the best. I love you as a friend. Perch of the apex. Ano meaning nun? Ay, bato! Bato-bato sa langit. Ang matamaan, pangit. May tank booster. Ala, tamaan siya ng tank booster. Ay, bobo ka ba, meow? Dapat yan, AOE. Aray! Meow. Ba't may lindol pa rin? Naramdaman pa din dito. Ha? Nangyari sa lindol? Eh, okay lang ba kayo dyan mga tipala? Lumindol pala dun sa ano? Sa Pilipinas. Kamusta kayo? Sana okay po. Hala! Nawalan siya ng armor! Nahubad siya, T! Oh my gosh! Nag-aftershock dito kanina. Hala. Ingat-ingat po kayo dyan mga T. Hoy, natamaan ako. Kaloka. Teka lang, wait lang mga T ha. Kausapin ko kayo maya-maya. Ang galing-galing talaga ng tank ko, oh. Thank you, tank. Love you. Saan yun nauna? Ay, gago. Uy. Aray! No, I'm good. No, not draw. No, I refuse. Hala, mag-LB na sila. Let's go. Oh my God! Let's go! Hala, wala na siyang pants! Bobo lang. Uy! Gagi, ganda-ganda pa ng panood ko. Nakakaya-epa lang ako dito eh. Ah! O, hindi ako sumira ng pants niya. That is self-inflicted. Ayan. Alright. Pag major na rin doon, madalas talaga aftershocks after a few weeks after. Ito yung quest na comedy. Ay, yeah. Lapit lang dito sa amin ng Cebu. Ingat po kayo dyan. Anong defensive? Hindi naman. Caster ako, te. Anong defensive? O, diba? Deserve. Deserve niya talaga yun. Wala nang ano. Wala nang eme-eme. He's out cold. Now to take back the treasure. Where's the treasure though? What? What? This can happen. A hero never falls. I must retreat. Yes, a tactical retreat. A noble retreat. Retreat. So that the justiciar may live to save another day. Te, wala ka ng sapatos, te. Boom! Shakalaka. Huh? May bato sa langit! Ang matamaan, pangit! Ayun. Deserve. Picture natin siya kasi nagpapakute siya. Oh my god, guys, are you proud of me? I suppose the apex wasn't finished yet. It seems that Virazon, in his cowardly haste, declared to look skyward. Was it an unfortunate accident? Who knows? Maybe you know. Kaya talaga ng ano ko, ng Warrior of Light ko. Our fate delivering is just desserts. Desserts? I want desserts. Uy, pareha pa kami ng eye color. Di kaloka. Kasi maharot siya. Ayan, kulong tuloy. O, diba? Bongga yung mga guards, dancers. Kumain ka na, puti. As a friend. Kumain as a friend. Concern as a friend po. He claimed to be the Renaissance savior, yet he sowed only discontent among its people. Perhaps some days in a sunless jail will give him time to reflect upon the errors of his ways. And now I finally recover the perch of the apex. Thank you for coming this far with me. Oh my gosh! Oh, diba? We're so amazing. The battle was hard fought, but we made it through. Virazon is the responsibility of the raided host. Now. And now that I've done what I've pledged to do. I must return home and bring the good tidings to my mother and father. Yet, before doing so, there are many others I must think. In the meantime, can I count on you to meet my family at Tulayolo for one final farewell? My parents will surely be glad to see you again. Okay. Instant baked mac naman. Ang dami mo naman mga instant na food. Ano pa mga instances? Wait, sa ta punta? Ako ano eh? Magsimba taong ma?
Kahapon na lang siguro, kaya alas 5 na lang siguro ang delivery kay Ma'am Bartolome.
Okay, sorry. We're here. My mom just gave me a plate of junk food. Haha. And I just got told his and him we're gonna go to church in the evening instead of morning, so yeah. I mean, I could stay up late tonight. But I'll end stream after this. Tambay na lang po tayo sa Discord. Discord na lang. I didn't expect to see you in Tulayolo again so soon. Is Tepeke well? Wait lang ha. Kaya ka nakakasakit, ika-computer mo yan. Okay lang. Masaya naman ako. Yun naman ang importante, di ba? Somehow I hear gremlin energy. What's a gremlin energy? What if bumaliktad, nagpuyat ka tapos biglang ginising ka maaga bukas? Hindi, imposible yan kasi 12 o'clock. May order sila. So, ano, maaga sila, hindi makakasimba ng maaga, di ba? Mm. Yung maliit na tao, katulad ni ano. Sure did it, and the man who stole our secret treasure will answer for his deeds. Ni Uncle Beans. Father, Mother, it's good to see you. Crunchy ingi kami. Tara, punta dito. I'm sure Miamis already told you what happened. I couldn't have retrieved our treasure without her. So I've heard. Yet Miamia also told us your wits and bravery were essential to your success. On behalf of our whole village, I thank you for guiding Tepeke in her quest. Now, the perch of the apex must be returned and put under careful guard once again. The story of the Tural Vidral's demise proves that we are not meant to wield this power as our own. I'm sorry, Father, but I disagree. Once I return to the village, I want to tell everyone what happened in Thamner. They need to know what the treasure is capable of, or else we risk forgetting once again. Yeah. Alam mo kung sino matangkad makapunain, no? Matatangkad naman ako kay Uncle Beans. I won't deny that the Apex's power is dangerous. I saw with my own eyes what happens when it's wielded with abandon. Yet during the course of our search, I also saw potential. If we fully understood how it worked, we could use it without risk to ourselves or other people. We could do something we once feared to our advantage instead of letting it become obscured in legend. I can see the reason in that. We must be ever ready for danger, even at times of peace, should our safety be threatened. The treasure may grant us a means to protect ourselves. But can we be trusted to use it responsibly? Great power breeds great desire. Someone with the same ambitions as Verazon may arise again, perhaps from among our own. I dare say that once I've regaled them with the rise and fall of the Justiciar, they'll think twice before following in his misguided footsteps. As our forebears relied on the legend of the Toralvidral's fate to forbid the treasure's use, we can rely on the story of Virazan's fate to urge caution. And this time we have someone who lived to tell the tale. Of course, if I'm going to be guiding people in its safe use of potentially dangerous treasure, I see no choice but to inherit my father's position as its guardian. Some may raise their eyebrows at the prospect of loose-lipped Tepeke serving as the perch of Apex's protector, but I've grown from my mistakes. That's good. Always grow from your mistakes. You know? Mistakes are fine. They tend to come up with things that we are not ready. Okay? Because we just started. But learning from it is good. Learn from your mistakes, guys. And who better to tell the tale of Virazan's and Tepeke's failures? The children of our people! I believe the children of our future. Teach them well, let them lead the way. Your only mistake was in trusting Virazan, the same as I and many others. But unlike him, you have the willpower to overcome your own failings. Over the course of your long and arduous journey, you gain a wealth of experiences and your efforts have finally been rewarded. Yeah. You took responsibility for your actions, and by so doing, prove your conviction to our people. They shall listen to this proposition with open minds, I am certain. Yeah! Now we must say farewell, as it pains me to do so. I owe you a debt I could never hope to repay. Once I return to the village, I'll do my utmost to protect the treasure we worked so hard to retrieve. Until next we meet, may fortune smile upon you. Thanks! Kya. Bye! Bye! Iniwan nila yung nanay, kaloka. Go lang, ati. Ay. Ano na ba yung... Ay, akin ba yung lahat? Oh my gosh! Akin pala lahat. Akala ko pipili. Nag-message na yung, don't let the streak end. Oh my God, dami pa oh. Ano ba to? Ilan pa to? 1, 2, 3, 4. Apat pa na job quest. Anong up? Ah, ito. So, meron pang tank, melee DPS, physical range, tsaka magical ranged. Oh, shwa. Well, so next na naman yon. Kung ano, sipagid ako. Oh yeah! We're donezos, everybody. Are you proud of me? I finally... Oh my God! It's clear! Wala nang ano... Wala nang marumi sa side quests ko. Mahaba yan na puro usap-usap halos. Diba? Isang fight. There was only one fight. Unlike other times, oh, there was a lot of fight. So proud of you as a viewer. Ah, thank you. Nasa dulo yung pinakalaban. Well, it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, so those who want to play with us off stream, I will be playing still off stream. I don't have to wake up early. Pero nag-end stream. End stream lang muna ako, te. Kasi ano, yun lang yung point ng stream natin today. We will just do just do it. Ano ba? Yung caster na job quest. Yeah, we'll look for people to raid. Wait lang. Don't go yet, everybody. Let's find people to raid. Pam. Hindi naglo-load yung aking diba? Naglalag na naman yung model ko. So good. Ayaw sabi ng nanay ko, share daw kami na, like, we're gonna share this food, but sabi ng kapatid ko, wag daw. Ayaw niya daw. Parang kakain. Oh my God, so lag. Stop lagging. Hello. Nagdulog-tulog ati. I cannot. Yeah, let's go to Luciela-chan. Because they were here earlier. Oh my God, sumakit yung chan ko. Sumakit yung... Ay. Oh my God, I was about to do something weird. Alam namin. Ano yun? Anong sasabihin ko nga? Kung alam mo. Kung magdudalas kang sabihin. Ano nga? Oh, reveal. Ba't hindi ko maka-copy-paste? Try nga natin. Kasi nag-chat naman si Lucella chan. Ayoko, di mo nga tinuloy eh. Sabihin mo sa akin sa sa voice call. Naiihi ako. Oh my God. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ay, hindi pala. On Monday. See you guys on Monday. Bye! Love kayo ni Mio as a friend. Yeah, if you guys wanna hang out on us on Discord, feel free to do so. Join the Discord. Hi! Ay, hindi ko pa rin nalagay yung link. Sabi ko join the Discord tapos walang link. Here. Discord. Bye-bye! Bye!